Hello and welcome back for another clarinet tutorial from Nottingham Music Excellence. I'm going to play Cha Cha Chart by Mike Mower. Another super piece actually by Mike Mower. I love this. I think this is a great choice for grade 3 in the C2 list. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to make this sound really awesome. Here we go. Okay, so you've heard the music, you've heard the study. Let's say a few words about the detail of the music and what you need to put in there to make this sound really awesome. So first of all, let's talk about the tempo. So it says around 132. I think that's probably a bit ambitious for grade 3. Let's have a look. 132. So that's I don't know, some players might manage that. I think I'm getting my pupils to play this at around a bit steadier, something like, 116. 116, 120 is perhaps just a touch more realistic for grade 3. But I think at the end of the day, it's the detail that counts, isn't it? How you play it. Do you play it in time? Do you put those accents in there? I think that is the final say, isn't it? The quality of the playing is what counts. Okay, so on my notes here, I've written percussive versus melodic in the opening theme. So what do I mean by that? So I think if you look at this opening, section, we've got the chap chap chap. Think of that as your percussive element, and really sort of attack that first note, give it a good sort of punch. But then we've got, a new dynamic. It says MP, and we've got a few more tenuto notes thrown in there. So you can think of this as a bit more, melodic. And then we're back to that idea. So I think if you can put a bit in there, obviously I slowed that down, didn't I, a bit for the MP. So got to keep it all at the same tempo. But I think if you can just think about those contrasting ideas, it will help, give you some contrasts in the music, And I have to say, the pupils that I've played with this, I've been banging on about that every lesson, and they have struggled a bit to put that in there. They tend to want to just hack through. I won't say hack through, it's perhaps a bit mean, but they want to play it all at the same dynamic level, But I think if you can vary that sound a little bit and put some, different details and some different sort of colours of sound in there, that will really, that will be great. And bar 5, it seems like a long wait to play that B flat, doesn't it? So you've got the bap, 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 bam. So it's a long time to wait for that B flat. So just count those beats carefully. Don't just guess. A bit like one or two other pupils that I've played this with. Don't just guess where that B flat is. So okay, now so bar 9. I love this bit actually. It's got a cool sort of it's got a cool vibe to it, a cool rhythm. And then if you speed that up a little bit, I'm a bit under tempo, aren't I? Let's just take that up a little bit. So that's 116. So if I play a bit of that tempo. And I think just get used to playing off the beat a bit, I think, as well, you know. And hopefully you've noticed that we've kind of changed key here, haven't we? So we started with like an F major idea. We're in F major at the start of the piece, and we start on Fs. But then as we go into bar 9, we've got that C sharp that leads to the D. So hopefully you've recognised that C sharp to the D. Hopefully you recognise that we've gone to a bit more of a D minor sort of idea now. And as you can see at the end of bar 10, we've got that B, C sharp, D as well. That gives you that kind of a, you know, you could say like a melodic minor idea, couldn't you? And then again, we're still on that sort of D minor idea, bar 13. And then bar 15. And then we finish that in D minor, don't we? We kind of do what sounds like, you could say, like a perfect cadency D minor. But then we hit that C natural, and that's our, you know, I think you've got to make that sound like a bit of a surprise note leading back to your F major again, haven't you? So kind of, you know, after what we've just played with the D minor stuff, the C natural kind of sounds like a wrong note, doesn't it? And I think you've got to make it sound like a bit of a surprise. There's an accent and a tenuto on there. Make your mind up. Is it an accent or a tenuto? Let's give it an accent. Let's play it with an accent. So a C going to the F. And then we're back to that idea. We've got the percussive element, the tuneful element, the percussive element. And then, oh, I do like this bit actually, bar 20. Back to the bap, bap, bap. And then a bit of a weight again for that B flat. But then down a notch, down to MP. And then down to bottom F, down to piano. So we're sort of, we're actually getting quieter as we go through this section. Another surprise note there with the B natural. And then forte. And then finish the piece fortissimo. Just be careful not to squeak. Okay, so I think just to summarise, a super piece actually, a really good C piece to do for grade 3. Lots of detail that you can put in there. You can gradually work up the tempo, just see if you can get it really flashy. You might not get up to 132, but you know, I don't think that is the end of the world. I don't think that matters too much. I think if you play it with varying dynamics and you've got some good articulation detail in there and you pick out those accented notes and you play it in time, I think that will score you the most points. So that's it for this one. If you've watched the tutorial and you found it useful, then do click that like button and, you know, leave me a comment in the description. Leave me a comment in the comment section just to let me know how you're getting on with grade 3 or even this piece. And I've uploaded a play along now, so I'm going to play it along with a metronome click track, and I want you to see if you can play along. I'm going to play it at a steady tempo, so not too fast, and see if you can play along with me with a metronome and get it really accurate. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to play this at a steady tempo of 112, so not too quick. Sort of a practice track, this one. See if you can play along with me and get it really in time. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3.